Hello guys, so in this video we are going to validate the email field. So what we do is we have to open the we are going to validate the email field in the forgotten password form. So we have to open forgotten password, and we don't have any code here, so we go to design view, and then we go to retrieve. We double click the retrieve button, okay, and then we'll create an event for us. So now that the event has been created, we have to make sure the email address, that field has been entered. So you do if bracket. Now you have to actually name that text box, okay. So like I showed you in some videos, you change the name. Let's do a txt underscore email. So what we do is if txt underscore email dot text is equal to empty, then we would message box dot show enter email address, okay. And then now we do an else if. What we are doing with this else if is to check if the person has entered a valid email address. So like we did in the add user place, we can go and look for what we did. We will copy this line of code, and then we'll paste it over here. And then what we did to validate the email address, which is here, we copy and paste that one also here. So that one, you have to make sure this txt underscore email matches this txt underscore email, okay. So now this place checks if you have entered a valid email address, and then if it's an invalid email address, we'll echo out a message saying invalid email address. Then now we go to an else statement, and what this else statement will do is to actually retrieve the email. But before we do that, we'd actually have to do that one in the next video. But before we do that, we have to also make sure this field doesn't accept a single quote and then a double quote. So like we did in some previous video where I mistakenly said colons and semicolons, which I'm very sorry for. We have to check and make sure this field doesn't accept single and then double quotes, okay. So like we did here, we have to look for what we did, okay. Here it is. You copy that, and then you come to the forgotten password form. So when you select this field, like I said, you go to this power button, you will scroll, and then you find this key. It says key press, okay. You double click that one, and then we'll create an event for you here, and then you just paste the code inside, okay. So what this does is it checks to make sure you are not entering a double quote or a single quote into the database, and then this also makes sure you are not pressing the enter key, okay. So now let's check if, okay, let's add an echo to see that we've gotten to the else part. So they will say do something here, okay. So now let's save this, and then let's run it and check and see if everything is working as we have done. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. So with this, we have to actually import something called using this, okay. So you select this one, and then it will fix that error for you. Okay, so when we go to forgotten password, let's test the double and then the single quote. So if you go to single quotes, it tells you not allowed. If you try and do a double quote, it tells you not allowed. If you try to enter an enter button, it says not allowed. Okay, yeah, so that one has been done. Now the next thing is to make sure when we click retrieve, it says enter your email address. So when we click this one, it said enter email address. And for some reason, if you enter some, something, it will tell you it's an invalid email address. So let's try and enter a valid email address, something like this. And then it will tell us to do something here. So then that's where it means we have to write a code to actually retrieve our password. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you haven't liked, please leave a like, and then please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.